Hello everyone, welcome back to WsCube. In our today's session, we will be talking about lists. First of all, before starting with lists, let's have a small recap on what we have learned in our previous session. So guys, in our previous session, we covered strings, methods, and we solved the problems related to the strings. I hope the previous session was very helpful for you and it has solved all your questions, all your doubts related to the strings. In our today's session, we will be discussing about the list. Now, first, let's understand what are lists. Before that, if you want to become a successful data analyst and if you want to learn from our experts live, then you can call on the given number or you can fill the form that is provided in our description. Not just that, with our every batch, you will be getting 2 demo classes for free. List is basically a collection of multiple data. You can add multiple data inside a list. Now, here it is written that it is a ordered and mutable data. Now, what is mean by ordered and mutable data over here is ordered here means that each element inside the list has been numbered and we can assess it with the help of its indexes. And mutable over here means that once a list is created, it can be changed. Now let's have a look at certain rules that we have to write a list. Our first rule says that lists are written inside the square brackets. So we will be seeing this rule with the help of an example. So let me switch to PyCharm and I'll show you how to create a list along with these rules. So I'm considering an example over here. I'm creating a list of Avengers over here. So I'm writing Avengers. Our first rule says that lists are supposed to be kept inside the square bracket. So okay, we can create a square bracket over here. Our second rule says that each value is a comma separated value. So let's add some values over here. So I'm adding Iron Man. I'll put a comma in between that it is a comma separated value over here. So I'll put a comma and then write the next value, let's say Thor, and I'll write our third value, let's say third is Captain America, right? So we have 3 values over here. Now, 2 rules are clear over here that it is kept inside the square bracket. Second thing is there are a comma separated values. Third rule says that it is mutable. Now, guys, here mutable does not mean that you'll go to a list and make changes over here. No, with the help of lists inbuilt function, we can make changes inside a list. Our fourth rule says that list has every kind of a data type. Like inside one list, you can write all the data types. You can the data that we are writing inside the list can have all the type of data types. So our fourth rule over here says that a list can contain all the data types. So if I put a comma and try to write any integer 1, 2 or 4, that will also work. Or if I want to write a float number also 1.98, or I'll put a comma, write any other 10.09, so that will also be accepted in the case of list. So list over here has a square bracket, has a comma separated values, is mutable means with the help of inbuilt function we can make changes to the list. And fourth is that we can use multiple data types inside one list. So how to print it is very simple. All you need to do is write print and inside the parentheses you write the name of the lists. So as soon as I run it over here, you can see we will receive our list, and this is how a list is created. So in this session we learned how to create a list and what are the rules of writing the list, and we also learned how to print it as well. In our next session we will be learning about different methods related to the list. There are some inbuilt functions that are related to the list. We will be covering those methods in our next session. So stay connected guys, and I'll see you in the next session. Thank you.